Hi, I'm Sam Turner of Paws4Fun and Clicker Training Academy in the Netherlands. I've been nominated by Jolijn van Weperen for the World Dog Trainers Motivational Challenge. Initiative started by John McGuigan in Scotland. A great initiative, and the goal to provide more transparency for people who are looking for dog trainers to help them with their dogs, and the questions they can ask trainers basically all around the world to find out what training methods they use. I have to answer 3 questions, so I will get started. The first question is, what will happen to my dog when she gets it right? Reinforcement will happen. That reinforcement will consist of anything that the learner values. It can be food, it can be toys, it can be games, it can be swimming, it can be access to other dogs, it can be getting into the garden or getting out of the car even, access to smells, access to people that she likes, and choice even. Choice is very important as well. It does depend on your learner and the situation. Different situations will ask for different reinforcements. That is why we start training. Before we start training even, we find out which reinforces the learner values, which food does she like, what food does she like, which toys does she like, what games does she like to play, what type of smells are interesting for her, and these reinforcers can change through time, and there can never be enough time spent looking for reinforcers for your dog, new games, new toys, new food to taste. So yeah, we keep adding to our list of reinforcers, and we use the life reinforcers like smelling and running and swimming and access to the garden and dogs. We use that as reinforcer in our training. The second question is, what will happen when my dog gets it wrong? To be honest, nothing much. Nothing will happen to the dog. As a trainer, I set up a situation so the learner can be successful. There is opportunity for reinforcement, and I make the steps in the training small and offer them in such a way that the learner doesn't need to be wrong. If the dog is wrong, then I need to make the steps smaller or adjust the environment. Maybe there's a dog barking in the distance, so I need to move inside. Maybe it's way too interesting smell-wise, so lots of rabbit poo around, so I need to make the environment easier. Anyway, I have to change the situation so the learner can be successful again. The other thing, if our learner doesn't want to do something that we are offering in training, perhaps getting onto a plank or walking underneath a chair or a table, then they have the choice to say no. They don't need to do it. We don't force them, we don't coerce them, we don't put pressure on them. So they have a choice if they want to join in that part of the training or not. And from there on, we also look at which steps is the learner offering. So we find something to reinforce in that situation, so we can actually build on their confidence and build on the behaviors or the challenges we want them to undertake with us. If you're in a training session, for instance shaping, I'm a clicker trainer, so I do a lot of shaping, and with objects or just body movement shaping. And sometimes you get a whole different behavior right in a real nice session of, wow, we're getting where we want to be. I don't worry about those mistakes. Dogs can get it wrong, but dogs can also just try something and just wait and see what happens. That sort of attitude. So, right, when I do this, what happens? Oh, no reinforcement. Right, we'll go back to what was reinforcing. So some dogs find out what's right by just stepping out of what was right and just trying it a little bit different, see if that can be reinforcing anyway, if that can be reinforcing or not. So it doesn't have to be a really bad thing when your dog makes a mistake. It's not something to worry about. What will not happen to your dog, I think it's quite important to mention here as well. She will not be subjected to choke chains, prong collars, shock collars. She will not be subjected to yelling or hitting or kicking or rough handling. Anything that's intimidating to the dog, we will not use in training. Then the third question, are there any less invasive methods than what I am suggesting? I don't think so. We work with choice and we work with reinforcement for really small steps in training, and no force, no pressure or coercion. I follow seminars, I read new books on training and behaviour and research papers, and I educate myself in my field as a dog trainer, and I think all dog trainers should continue their education. So yeah, maybe soon we'll find methods that are less invasive, and we will reschool and apply them to our training. Right, those were the 3 questions for the challenge. I now get to nominate 3 people to do the same. And I nominate Brigitte van Gestel in the Netherlands, Kate Malatrat in the UK, and Cristina Navarro in Spain. I'm looking forward to your videos. And the date today is the 28th of September. You have 48 hours to complete the challenge if you wish to. Goodbye.